Hey, what's up? I'm cooking breakfast. I ate breakfast. I'm cooking sweet potatoes, eggs, and a little bit of gamboza beans. How y'all doing? Like the video, subscribe. Thank you so much. Michelle, what's up? Happy day to you. Please like, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna make some breakfast here. Here we go. Let me show y'all what I'm making. Hi, hello everyone. I'm good today. I'm hoping you're having a good afternoon, Jeremy. Hello, Aaliyah. Hello, Owen. What is a stroke survivor? That's someone who survived a stroke. A stroke is when part of your blood gets cut off, the circulation of blood to your brains get cut off, and then you part of your brain is brain dead. So that's what a stroke survivor is. A lot of people die from a stroke, but I survived. Thank God. So I'm gonna put some eggs in this boil egg maker like this. Put it right here. Oh man, that egg just broke. Look at that. So good. So put some eggs here. Make some eggs. So this probably gonna take about, yeah, thank God I survived that. This probably gonna take about 20 minutes. I'm gonna make some eggs, sweet potatoes, and beans. You know, I may put some like onions and garlic in it. Let me see. Let's see. I could wait to make these eggs. I'm really not starving right now. You know? So then using a fryer here. Please subscribe, like the video. Thank y'all. Hey, what's up?
Can you do me a favor?
What's that?
Can you send Phil a text?
What?
Tell him that Shanna got a package here that was left out front.
I do see that. Yeah.
Hopefully he can give it to her.
I'm
I don't want her coming here.
Yeah.
I don't know if you do or not.
No.
But maybe he can arrange to take it and
Mail it to her.
mail it to her or whatever.
All right.
I really don't. I don't trust her to come to this house.
I got you. Same.
I don't know if you do or not, but I don't.
I got the same sentiment. So yeah, I'm gonna text him right now, matter of fact.
Tell him that he needs to be very emphatic with her about changing your forwarding mail address to the mail with the post office. She can't be getting shit here. I think Noel still gets his stuff here. Yeah, It's a simple process, you just gotta change it to the forwarding address. Same thing, same thing. Yeah, same thing. Thank you, sir.
No problem. I'll see if I can. How you doing? I'm making some breakfast, so I don't know if y'all can see this, but this is me. I put the eggs on, and I'm about to chop some sweet potatoes. So I think y'all can see. Man. Hey, Crimson King, what's up? Yeah, vote. I know what you mean. I'm making some breakfast. I'm making some sweet potatoes, eggs, um, chickpeas. What else I'm gonna put on here? Onions, garlic. Yeah, probably spinach and broccoli. Mm. Oh yeah, I used to play Pokemon. You collect the cards. Those are really valuable, man. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
I won't know till after I've had my coffee.
I know what you mean. Well, I finally sent my photo over to the Indian government for the visa, so hopefully I get approved in the next day or two. So I think I'm done with everything, but we shall see.
So you're gonna be in India how long?
30 days.
30 days.
Yeah, then I'm gonna move around, and I'm not gonna go back to India for about 6 months, and then
If you like it.
yeah, if I don't like it, I probably won't go back. But
I don't think it's gonna be a vacation as title. But we'll see.
yeah, we're gonna see. I gotta see. But also I can move to a different part of India if I don't like that part.
You're not gonna use this part. Right?
No,
I think it's this one. Should I use this one or that one?
I think that one's better for you.
Oh,
So you gotta take. So I think this pot is better for you. So you gotta. There we go. And that should work for you. Let me just get some oil here.
they're gonna take about a minute. I just want that cup of coffee.
Okay.
Vodka's a chill dog.
Yes, she does the same thing every day. She living a life. She don't got no responsibilities, no exercise responsibilities, no anything.
Yeah, I'm looking at Thailand, Philippines, and Malaysia.
Mm,
And they're all right down the street from each other.
yep, they real close. So that's the best part. That's
And also Indonesia.
yes. You gotta get your visa for Indonesia, but that's if I figured out the visa for India, it's not gonna be Indonesia is not gonna be much harder. So and Vietnam is right there too, but you gotta get a visa for that. So Indonesia is really cheap, man. Like Bali, I was looking at it last night, like really affordable. So and you get a massage in Indonesia for $10. I mean, I was getting massages in Thailand for $14. So I bet it's the same price in India. So that area is just very affordable. You know. But I'm also gonna get a package for the airline so I can like go to many countries. Like I seen a deal was like $250, and I could do a flight. I could do 10 flights, round trip for $250. As long as they in the Southeast Asia area, that's gonna save me a lot of money. I bet you that's for the whole year. I'll probably go to about 10 flights for the whole year. So if you're telling me I'm only spending $250 for the whole year on flights, that's great. You know, it's gonna cost me $800 just to get over there. So I could save a lot of money.
But I didn't mind taking long plane flights. I went to Egypt a long time ago.
Yeah, eventually I'm going to Egypt, but
wanna see those sphinx
Yes.
pyramid.
Yep. But the problem is when you go over there, from what I've seen, it's a lot of like people trying to sell you stuff, and
Yeah.
so that's really annoying, man. Like I remember I went to Cambodia. Like people are just trying to sell you stuff. It gets annoying as hell, man. But it's part of the game, you know. But yeah, that's a must do. I might as well do it. I'm gonna be close to Egypt, so I might as well do that. You know, that'd be a big regret of mine if I don't go to see the pyramids in Egypt because I'm so close. I'm right there. Yeah, I'm just ready to get out of America. Like it's crazy. The women here, the people here, they're just nuts. Like last night, a neighbor from down the block came over here, and she's a drug addict, and she's acting like she's a 10. She's literally a drug addict. So
Yeah, like she's a tenant.
a 10, like a 10 out of a 10.
Oh, what she do?
She just thinks she's hot, and it's like, yo, you're a drug addict, and that's the mentality in America. Like it don't matter if I'm fat, it don't matter if I'm a drug addict, it don't matter if I'm obese. It doesn't matter if I have disorders like mental disorders, anxiety, pills. It just doesn't matter. I'm a 10. And only in America, in the West, the Western countries, these women think they're hot. So I'm happy, I'm blessed enough to get out of this country very soon, by one more week, a week and a day, and I'll be out of here. So I just thank God I had the opportunity to go. I didn't see that there. I'm just sick of the women in this country thinking they're doing me a favor. You're not doing me a favor. You're a bill. Why should I be grateful for a bill? You know, these women are crazy. I'm doing them a favor. I'm the one paying for all the dates, dealing with all the emotional turmoil and all this crap. So it is what it is, man. What's this? Japanese chaw salt. Nice. What's that?
Oh, there's that.
Mm-hmm.
That have used stuff. That's a lot of women in China.
Mm.
I like them. I didn't know they were that good looking.
Yeah. They're fit. They're nice. But I don't do that online dating stuff. I think it's a scam. Same thing I tell what is his name? Jerry. If they're not meeting you in person, it's a scam.
Well, see, I would never spend money.
Oh yeah, that's smart.
So,
It's better to send money to OnlyFans girls, and that's a waste. But that's better than sending them money. You know?
some of the girls on there, they be trying to get me to their account on OnlyFans.
Yeah, I bet.
Oh,
Hey, say, Jerry.
what are you doing up?
Oh, hey, Jerry, not joke.
OnlyFans is big, man.
Is it?
Oh my God. People are making millions. Women are making millions of dollars a year, a month.
So they get paid on OnlyFans.
Yeah, they get a lot of women get paid $5 million a month, $3 million a month. A lot of them don't get paid though. They get like,
On OnlyFans?
yeah. A lot of them
You
get.
getting on that now, son?
No, I was telling him. Yeah, he's saying women are offering him OnlyFans subscriptions as he going on dating sites, and that makes sense.
Solomon, it's a ripoff.
Yeah.
You're just going to be wasting your money. Wasting your money and jerking off to him. How is that profitable for you?
I'm really shocked. All those guys.
These people are not going to make dates with you. They just want you to look at them. It's basically porn on TV. It's a pay-per-view deal.
That is true.
Am I close to that?
No, that's what do you mean?
OnlyFans is pretty much pay-per-view porn.
It is porn. That's why I'm saying. But porn is free, so that's why porn is better. But I guess guys are going on OnlyFans because you get to interact with the girl, you can text her, and
Who gives a shit about that stuff? They still have no feelings for you at all. You're a payday for them. That's it.
100%.
You might as well go get a massage.
Yeah,
You can interact with those girls.
yeah.
If you got money to piss away, I'll give you an example. Over the last 6 years, I pissed away over $200,000
Mm,
on this shit.
yeah.
And 5 years, 6 years later, I look at myself and say, "You fucking idiot, Jerry. What was wrong with you?" I met no woman, not one. They all promised, and they all broke their promises. Every single one of them. Some of them weren't even real.
Yeah.
You want to go down that road like I did? Because that's what's going to happen to you. You get mixed up with this shit. They're going to start asking for money, and you're going to start forking it over. And they are very, very slick.
Yeah.
They
That's,
know exactly what they're doing, and they know exactly which buttons to push.
no, but you're not special. Like, this happens a lot.
$200,000 I pissed away. I could almost buy a house for that.
But this is common.
Is that wrong?
This is very common. It happens
Oh,
all
it
the
happens
time.
all the time.
Yeah.
You're what they call a mark.
Yeah.
I was like the guy who kept going back to the pig trough after I ate. Okay? You ever heard the saying, a dog will go after their own vomit? That's how bad I was. That's how I got to be. I'd have a drink, I'd vomit, then I'd go right back to it.
That's human
Not fun.
nature, though. Human nature. They use it against you with the online dating.
It's a trail to nowhere.
Yeah, that's true. You better off going to another
Thankfully,
country.
I've got a chance of getting my money back.
Yeah, that's the important part.
And some people are going to go to jail over it.
The best places to meet women are overseas in person.
In person.
Let's be real.
No more virtual, in person only.
Look how many women were looking at you in Colombia in person.
I know.
You know, because that works still. Since the beginning of time, that's been
Who
working.
the fuck wants to have a virtual relationship?
A lot of women, guys don't, but women do.
It's a trail to nowhere.
Yeah. It's a scam, man.
OnlyFans is no different.
It's worse.
In
That's
fact,
the worst
it's
of the worst.
much worse because you might have the sensation of them talking to you. They're not talking to you. They're talking to a dollar sign.
Exactly.
You got a dollar sign for a face.
And there's a lot of guys they also talking to.
Oh God!
It's really sick.
I don't want to
OnlyFans.
get into that. That's a whole different fucking can of worms.
I don't know why that's not banned. OnlyFans at this point.
You want to know why?
Why?
Because porn's not banned.
Yeah, that's true. The governments are making a lot of money on it.
Well, they're taxing it,
Yeah.
and the ones making the legislation on it
Yeah,
are doing it themselves.
that is true.
I guarantee you, the legislators are setting rules for these people
Yeah.
to flourish
Yeah.
online.
It's not good for society, OnlyFans. It's really bad.
To like get over it.
It takes away from people being personally involved. You know what was another problem area?
What's that?
This was actually an escort site. Was Ashley Madison?
Oh, I remember that.
People went to jail over that.
Mm,
That was an online prostitution ring.
yeah. That's good. They should go to jail.
Disguised as a dating site.
You ever heard of Backpage.com?
I have.
That's a
In
big
fact,
one.
I think they have that in L.A. Isn't it mostly
They shut
New
it
York?
down. The government shut it down.
Was it mostly New York?
It was a whole country.
Yeah, I've heard of it. They were on those kind of alternative newspapers, right?
Yeah, they was on a newspaper like
Like the little National Enquirer
Yeah.
thing. You could see them in the little. Remember that
In
you
the
walk
back.
around the cities. You'd see it in the newspaper rack.
yeah. It was on the back of the newspapers.
It was huge.
Yeah.
That was a prostitution ring, was it not?
It was.
Craigslist is more or less a prostitution ring.
Yeah. You know how many times I applied for a room there and it's like, hey, pay me $300.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Yeah. Crazy.
Hey, when you get scammed, these people are not coming out and saying, "Oh, before I smooze you, I just want you to know I'm going to rip you off."
No.
People get scammed because they fall for the con job. These people are not incapable of talking nice to people.
No.
That's how they get your money.
Yeah, they
From
master
your pocket into theirs.
the gift the gab.
Uh-huh.
They have it.
Now, Solomon, I'm going to need $30 here for this to go a little bit further.
Yeah.
Can you do that? Yeah, I can do it. Okay, what's your card number? Guess what? Those $30 add up real fast.
Mm-hmm.
$30 for 5 minutes.
But it's easy to.
You'll be surprised what you'll do.
Exactly.
If you think that you're being taught, if you think you're being told the truth, you would be surprised what you're willing to do.
That is true.
You want to believe these people are real. That was my problem. I wanted to believe.
Mm.
Okay? Well, when are you coming to see me? Oh, no, we didn't talk about that yet. Actually, we did. When are you coming to Miami?
That's what I do tell them on Monterey. If you come to Miami,
Well, you can take them out to dinner. You can do that. You say, hey, I'd like you. There's very few people in this world that don't want to go to Miami for a nice weekend. It's a perfect place. How many people say, oh, no, I'll go anywhere, but not Miami?
No.
Miami is one of the most popular places, and it's really popular for the Latin countries because it's right close.
Yeah.
People from Colombia come up here for weekends. Just for a weekend. The World Cup that's coming here next month,
Oh my
you'll
God.
be amazed how many Colombian women are going to be hanging out. And there'll be whores there too. There will be prostitution running rampant at the stadium where they're holding the World Cup.
what is that?
Soccer.
You come here next month?
It's going to be here next month. Somewhere in
They
Miami.
got a new stadium. It's next to the airport. They built a stadium just for the World Cup.
And I guarantee you, prostitution is going to be running rampant.
Yeah.
Huh? Off the what?
Yeah.
Okay, change? What do you mean change?
Yeah. Next month is gonna be big.
Miami's a good
Paving.
spot anyway, regardless of the
Exactly.
World Cup.
Yeah. It's known.
What I'm saying is, if you meet a girl online, and you invite, would you rather invite her to Miami or to Siberia? Okay. If she doesn't bite on that hook that you set, move on. She's not willing to come to Miami for a long weekend spend with you. She's already told you, I'm not interested.
That's true.
They have to come here. They have to make the first move.
Yeah, that is a good thing.
Well, it's not a bait and switch if she shows up.
Exactly. You gotta be very cynical and dating.
If
As
she
a
says,
man.
well, I really don't know you that well, I said, well, fine, I'll meet you at the airport.
Exactly.
If you're coming off the airplane, tell me what flight you're on, tell me what airline you're coming in on, the time you're gonna arrive in Miami, I'll meet you. We'll go have a cup of coffee. That's innocent. You're not saying, hey, then we're gonna go fuck somewhere. You're saying to them, let's just meet, see what happens.
In my whole life, I've probably met 3 women online. Like, my conversion rate has been so bad. And I spent hours online on dating sites.
It is a highway hotel. It's nowhere. The city doesn't exist in Miami.
That's true.
Everybody wants to be wanted. Everybody wants to be loved. What beautiful woman would look at you and you go, oh, I don't think I want to go out with her. These are beautiful women that say, hey, yeah. Let's get to know each other.
You notice none of the girls are ugly. None of the girls online are ugly. They're all 10s online. Notice that?
You want to meet me? Show the fuck up. I've got a place in Miami. You can stay here if you want to bad enough, but let's take it slow. Let's see what happens first. I'll meet you at the airport. We'll have a cup of coffee. I'll tell you what, we'll even have the security guard show up with us, so you know you're safe. I've offered that before. No,
Yeah.
it's all garbage.
Yeah.
Actually, I had a woman I was talking to. You know her, Demondy.
Mm-hmm.
She just told me like 3 weeks ago. Oh, by the way, I said, Tyrone and I are thinking about going back to Colombia, and we're going to go to Medellin this time. I said, I can use a translator. Do you want to go? She said, what are you talking about? I already moved to Miami. I said, when did you move to Miami? When was I going to hear about it?
Yeah.
I didn't talk to her for a couple of
And did
months.
she lie that says she told you? That's
She
crazy.
told me. Dude, I would remember something like that.
Me too.
That's
Yeah.
not something you forget.
Exactly.
All right? And I said, all right. You're here with Kevin, right? Yeah, Kevin's here. I said, fine. Let's go have a dinner one night. Oh, that sounds like fun. I said, okay, what do you want to do? Don't push me. Don't rush me. So what am I talking
Oh,
about?
yeah, that's crazy.
Rushing me. I didn't even know you were here.
Exactly.
I said, I'll tell you what. When you're ready to go out for a nice dinner with me, let me know. He says, I don't understand why you're treating me that way. Treating you? How am I treating you? I'm letting you determine where you want to go. How am I pushing you? I said, you know what, Demondy? Forget it. I don't want to see you. She supposedly lives right here in Miami. You know what, Tyrone? I don't give a shit if I see her or not.
Yeah.
You reach a point in time where you just don't need the bullshit anymore. And I've reached that point several times.
This may sound crazy, but I feel really bad for the young guys, like 18 to 24-year-old men living in this country, and they think this is normal.
It's not
They
normal.
gotta be going through torture.
It's not
Because
normal.
now everything is sexualized, and they got Instagram. I feel bad for them.
Either the woman is real or she's not. And if she's real, she'll meet you.
Exactly. Easily.
Even if she spends a half an hour with you and you both walk away and say, well, I guess this isn't going to work because it's really not I don't feel a connection with you. Well, that's okay because I don't feel a connection with you either. At least there's no harm. You didn't spend thousands of dollars to find that out. You went for a cup of coffee and that was it.
When I was younger, I would have never thought the American dream would be leaving America. The new American dream. That's
It is
shocking
now.
to me.
It is now.
That's shocking.
You want to meet a girl? Get the hell out of America.
Yeah. That's really
Maybe
shocking.
no age is your spot to go. I don't know.
Anywhere but this country. South America, Central America,
You're talking to
Europe.
girls, and you throw out to them. By the way, I don't know if I told you this, but I live in Miami.
Yeah.
You're gonna get some. They're gonna perk up.
That's true.
You tell them I'm living in Siberia. Nice knowing you, Solomon.
That is
You
true.
tell them you're gonna live that you live in Miami. You get some interest. What you do with that interest is up to you. Say, hey, look, do you want to come to Miami?
I want to come to Miami.
Huh?
Yeah, I want to come to
I
Miami.
don't know if all of them do, but a lot of them will.
They're gonna try to get money out of you. They're not gonna come here. They're gonna
They're
just
gonna
try
ask you to spend money to get them.
to tell them. See what
Say, honey,
happens.
I'll tell you what. You get here. Get a one-way ticket. You come here. If we get along real well, I'll consider putting you back on the plane back to your whatever that is. I
Exactly.
can afford to do it, so I can do that. But I
Mhm.
still haven't had anybody take me up on that.
Yeah. Because they
It's
want
all
money.
bullshit.
They want money
It's
sent to
total
them.
bullshit.
Yeah.
They want you to send them the money first.
Exactly.
Well, how about I just buy you the ticket? No, I'll just send me the money and then I'll buy the ticket. Yeah. When they tell you that, they're lying through their teeth.
Yeah.
You can buy a ticket for anybody in this country. Go to them. You can go on Expedia and buy it. I could go on Expedia and buy a ticket for Tyrone
Yeah.
to go anywhere in the world.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't have to say, "Oh, Jerry, just give me the money." No. I'm going to buy the ticket for you.
Yeah. But now this is a scam.
I don't know how long you've been playing this game, but you're gonna have to trust me on that one. Don't do it.
Exactly.
Don't do it.
No, people don't retire from the game though. They just keep getting
I know.
scammed.
That's the sad part of it.
Because it's human nature, you know.
This guy over here told me at least 300 times. Jerry, sounds like a scam to me.
Because I've been scammed.
My only saving grace is that I have a way to get all of my money back because I've got enough evidence on these assholes to not only put them in jail, but to get my money back.
That's awesome.
I don't know how Thread is. I don't know if Thread's a ripoff or not. I don't know because I've never used it.
Just an app.
Huh?
Just an app.
I know it's an app. Well, that's what I had, but it was a ripoff. It
Scammers
was a
on that.
scam. I don't know if Thread's a scam. I don't know if any of the women on Thread are real.
Some of them are, some of them are fake.
Well, if they're fake, then you have a case.
Mm.
If some of these women are not real, they don't breathe, they're robotics, or they're AI generated,
Yeah.
you have a case against that company. Because it's false advertising and it's fraud and deception.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yes.
You have a case. Just depends on how much money you spend. If it's worth going after $200 or $200,000, you gotta decide which is worth it.
Yeah, you know they're fake because they say the same thing.
They all say the same thing. How many times have you been called my love?
No, I mean,
Has a woman ever said to you, "Hi, how you doing, my love?" There you go.
Yeah.
They're taught that. They're taught to say that.
But it's also this whole dating fake scene has political ramifications. So you see the right one, and they're going to keep winning because guys are upset about this. Dating is garbage in this country now. People are very angry.
People are learning.
Yeah,
Virtual dating is actually losing its pizzazz.
it's over for that.
Most people are getting away from that because they learned the hard way.
Yeah, it's over for that.
First of all, it doesn't work.
No.
Second of all, that's why they call it virtual because it's not real.
Yeah.
I got a fucking image.
Exactly.
How are you going to fucking image it's on the screen? And ultimately,
Robots is next.
you're going to want to have sex with that girl.
Yeah.
And you're not going to do it on screen. So you're going to have to meet them face to face sooner or later. Why not sooner? Why do you have to go with somebody for a year or two before they say, yeah, Well, when can you come to Miami? Well, I'm taking care of my parents right now. They're not doing so good. And I don't know when I'm gonna be able to get there. She's lying to you. Especially if she says, I really miss you. Well, if you miss me, then come see me.
Exactly.
How bad do you miss me? A little bit? What?
But the excuses they come up with, like I got hit by a car.
Oh, the fucking
It's
girl said that
crazy.
she got in an accident the day she was supposed to come out.
That's the
She was
crazy.
coming from Tampa to meet me at Twin Peaks over on, what is that street, over in Doral?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I said, all right, I'll be there. I'm wearing this, and this. I'll be there. Meet me today, or meet me tomorrow, and I'll be there between noon and 2 o'clock. Which is you don't give a girl a 2 hour window. If she shows up at all, she'll use all 2 hours. You know what her excuse was? I got a car wreck coming down there.
Yeah. I feel sorry for young guys.
Same thing to Paula. I was supposed to meet her at the Ramada. No, not the Ramada, the Clarion Inn over at the airport.
Mm-hmm.
She was going to Columbia the next day. I said, honey, why don't you supposedly lived in Fort Lauderdale? I said, all right, come on down. I'm getting us a room tomorrow night at XYZ Hotel. I'll be there at 7. Just come over anytime because, traffic and so forth. Just come over when you want to. Guess what her excuse was? I got in a car wreck.
Crazy. What's the chances?
2 women in a row. I got in a car wreck.
It's crazy. But I feel bad for the young guys, 18, 20, because
I feel bad for anybody that falls for that.
no, this reality, at least I experienced life wasn't like this in the past. These guys think this is normal.
Wow. They're going to have a rude awakening.
Yeah. So these young guys, they think this is normal.
Even kids would actually have real women probably have scammers.
Yeah. Hinge is a bunch of scammers or a bunch of women who are delusional. You know? I told you I went on a date in Thailand with a woman from Hinge, and she was
She was from France or something.
no, she's from Siberia, some African. No, she's from Africa.
Okay.
But
That turned out to be a joke?
a joke. She was telling me, "Oh, we gotta start dating after a month. I'm not trying to wait 6 months." I was like, "I don't even know you. Like, what are you talking about?" She was saying a lot of crazy stuff. She was like, "I need to get married, have kids within a year." I'm like, "This is the first
Not
date.
to me, you're not going to get married.
Like, what is she talking about?"
You're not getting me to get married.
She's from some small. It was an Arab country in Africa. Yeah, she's crazy.
You know, you get to a point where you can just smell it coming. It just doesn't smell right.
Yeah.
It's like, that's got a very bad odor to it, what's coming out of her mouth.
Yeah, I'm very cynical at this point. I have to.
I don't even know if I'm going to meet Celeste.
Yeah,
But I know where she lives. I know she lives in Columbia. I know her apartment. I've seen her apartment. She seems to be legit on the surface, and I've done a little bit. And she's not online. I met her online, but we're not online anymore. It's all private email. So it doesn't cost me a penny to talk to her, and no cost her a penny to talk to me. We're on the WhatsApp. But you know what? No guarantee that's not a scam either.
exactly. I met women in real life who are scammers and trying to jerk me around. So imagine online. You know?
If it's online, you can pretty much depend that it's going to be a scam.
Absolutely.
And especially if they're not so anxious to meet.
Yeah, that's a red flag.
When they're not anxious to meet you, remember that fucking girl I told her I met? She was supposedly living right here in Miami.
Okay.
And she said, yeah, I want to meet you. I said, yeah, when?
Yeah. She's in Miami.
Was in Miami, supposedly.
Wow. You could meet somebody and you could just get on the
You
Uber.
know what,
Lyft.
honey? If you live in Brickell, I can be down there in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
We can meet at an ice cream parlor or a coffee shop or Whole Foods, have lunch,
Easy.
whatever. I can meet you in a half hour.
She kept delaying it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a whole group that Brickle.
Yeah. Yeah, we in a like what is this called? We in the rural area of Miami.
We're in residential neighborhood.
We don't got like Whole
We got
Foods.
businesses around there, but it's not nightclubs.
Yeah,
What a nightlife. But the nightlife for us is pretty close. It's not that far away.
that's true.
Doral got a decent nightlife.
That is true.
But Brickle has the best.
I wouldn't say that.
Nah,
Where the money goes?
Brickle.
Brickle.
Why would you want to go to Doral? They want you to spend $100 on a drink.
I remember I spent $400 almost.
Drive down to Brickle Friday night. If that what you drive, I would take Uber.
Yeah, definitely don't drive.
It's cheaper for you to take an Uber there than it is for you to drive and park. Because it's going to cost you $100 just to park, probably.
So Brickle is east.
It's close to the water.
So that's
Certain parts are on the water. I've been to Brickle. I walked around Brickle during the day. Wasn't terribly impressed with it.
Yeah.
Expensive. Expensive meat. Anytime you go somewhere where it's expensive, you can guarantee you're going to find women.
Yeah.
But you're also going to find women that are only interested in you spending a lot of money. That's the whole idea. Honey, can I buy you a drink? Yeah, sure. Bartender, drink please. That'll be $30, sir.
Oh yeah, definitely. One glass of wine, I think
Here,
it was
here's your
$50.
You just spent $30 and you haven't even asked her her name yet.
Yeah. That was a bad move. Me coming to Miami, I should have went to like Orlando or something like that. That was just
You want to
bad.
spend money, you're in a good spot.
Really bad move out of
I don't like Orlando.
Yeah.
Orlando.
Jacksonville.
Too many people.
Well, Miami is too many people.
Why are you here? Too many people there.
More people than here.
Nah,
You're out of your mind.
no way. Not even close.
You don't think so?
No,
Not even close.
not even close.
Not even close.
Every time I go, they just take them out of my
Go down to Brickle. See how it goes. Find a parking place in Brickle on Friday night. Good luck with that.
Yeah,
Have
they,
you driven anywhere near the beach so far?
South Beach.
Have you gone there?
look how
How was
many
parking
people
down
there.
Pretty good? Would you go at 3 o'clock in the morning?
8 to 9 time.
Look how
Good
much.
Or daytime.
Okay.
It's
At night or day?
Look how much traffic is there.
it's a lot of traffic, but you can find a parking space and people move.
Maybe. You might find a marketplace. Nobody from Miami that lives here likes going to South Beach.
They don't go. Only
There's a
tourists.
reason for it. There's a reason for it.
People that live here hang out in their
South Beach
backyards.
is not that appealing anyway.
Yeah.
What's in South Beach? You can't find.
Well, like, what?
Yeah. You can find that
I give up
anyway.
that road.
Yeah. I mean, it
You're
is.
gonna get in trouble going after women that way.
Yeah.
You can't be obsessed with finding a woman that's got no clothes on. It's gonna get you in trouble. It might get you thrown in jail. You should not be obsessed with seeing a lot of naked women. Find a woman, and maybe have a conversation with her. And if you have enough conversations with her, and she likes you and you like her, then maybe that's what take care of itself.
I can't really give advice. I'm bad with women.
Huh?
I can't give advice because I'm really bad with women. That's why I'm going overseas.
Well, I know what works and what doesn't work. If you're
Yeah.
specifically going that, if you're going to a health club wanting to look at naked women, or you're going to X, Y, or Z wanting to be with that woman, when him and I go to Walmart,
Mm-hmm.
part of our fun there is to look at women.
Yes.
But neither him or I go up to the women and say anything sexual.
No. This is the age of feminism. You can't go to jail.
You get your face slapped.
Or they call the
Or they go
cops.
to their boyfriend and he beats the shit out of you.
Absolutely. Or you're going to jail. 3
Or you're
options.
going, or they grab the security guard and say, security,
Sexual
this guy is
harassment.
harassing me.
Yeah.
That'll get you thrown in jail. Not good.
This is the wrong year.
Be casual with them. Be friendly with them, but be casual with them. Act like you don't really care whether they talk to you or not.
Yeah. That's optimistic. I think it's game
I would
over.
recommend you stick with women in your own age group too.
Oh, no, I don't know, maybe 6 years.
No, you're done. You're done.
Yeah.
Put a fork in him.
Oh, no. What would I want to do? What would I have for?
I'm just telling you, you're gonna have better luck.
Yeah, you gotta go to. If you're an older guy, you want younger women. You gotta go overseas. In America, this is a young centric.
You want to be
country.
a 20 to 30-year-old woman? You're probably not gonna find her in my